Mr. Vogel, do you think that Oldham County needs a more diversified tax structure, and if so, how?
Well, I'm told that's what the solution is for the future. We depend heavily on property taxes right now, as everybody in here knows. $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000 bill hits your door. It's always a surprise. You know it's coming every year, but it still hurts to write the check or come up with it. We have, as I mentioned earlier, between $18 and $24 million in debt in this county. Some of it belongs to the sewer system, and we're depending on ratepayers in the sewer system to cover that portion of it. But the Oldham Reserve, the current bill, interest bill on Oldham Reserve is $14,000 a week. We need to get some action there. I know people are trying. I'm not trying to undermine it, but we need some action there. $28,000 every 2 weeks will do quite a bit in this county. I'm told the solution to paying these bills is an occupational tax. One of the incentives to get people to our county is that we don't have an occupational tax. But are we going to put one in after they get here? Are we trying to pull some bait out and say, come on over here, and as soon as you get here, though, if you bring a couple thousand people in here, we're going to come up with a new idea on how to tax you. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's right. And diversification, yes, I think we need something. And the occupational tax seems to be the thing that's talked about most. But I think we all need to think about that before we jump on it. We need to squeeze down and get some help out of the legislature. I'm told an impact fee needs to be approved by the legislature because but they say state rural legislators won't go for one. We need something here to make the development community, when it comes back, it's ailing right now, but it will be back. Developers are buying property. They haven't stopped doing that. They're laying plans. So we need an impact fee in this county somehow.
Ms. Gish, same question to you. Do you think that Oldham County needs a more diversified tax structure, and if so, how?
I think we have an opportunity right now. We have something called Oldham Reserve. And obviously it is pretty flat right now. The economy is flat. But we have an opportunity for the sale of that land to help us move forward with our tax structure. There was a report a few years ago, Coons report, and there were kind of 5 specific things. More net tax revenues, and that's done by bringing to this campus some effective, well-planned businesses. If you do that, then you have the opportunity of offering people some high-paying jobs in Oldham County so that they can remain in Oldham County. And then also when you bring these people in and you have new businesses, it stimulates our current businesses by the existing vendors being supported by the people that come in. So to develop this diversity of the county tax base, that would help us. On the Oldham Reserve, on our debt, I like to look at that a little bit differently. I think our debt is a little misspoken. Yes, it is a debt. It's money that we have bonded. We bonded $10 million to go for Oldham Reserves. Hopefully that will be offset by the sale of the property of the land. That's the plan. And I'm going to be positive and hope we can go forward with that. $4 million of that is from the addition for the Oldham County Fiscal Court Building and our current community center and pool. Then we have another $7 million with the sewer district that we have a contractual agreement that they will pay back to us. And then we have $4 million that we did invest in the Oldham County Sewer District, and that is our investment in that facility. So the debt is a debt, of course, but it is also an investment in our community, and we have the realization by the sale of the properties in Oldham Reserve that money will be coming back to us, and that's what I hope will happen in Oldham County.
Mr. Vogel, 30 seconds for rebuttal.
If I can get it in 30 seconds. I don't want to undermine Oldham Reserve, or anybody that put that together. So, well-meaning, bright people went out at a time when the economy was going well and wanted to put something great together for our community. And I admire their for that. All I'm saying is that right now the economy took a turn down, and we're sort of holding the bag. But one company come in there since it started in 2005. I've been told that company was pretty much there before they came. So let's put our heads together. Failure is not an option.
Just gave you 30 seconds for a response.
Okay, one response too on the occupational tax. It's not appropriate. I would not, that's not the answer. So I wanted to address that as well. Rawlings Company certainly is making an impact on our county. There were 6 people residing in Oldham County that started out working at Rawlings Company. We now have 111 residing in Oldham County. So that's a positive. Unfortunately, the economy has not helped us, and we've gone back a little bit because of that slide. But I do have faith that the economy will improve and Oldham Reserve will be successful.